James Kaufman, World News Report today, August 4th, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Red alert. Pentagon deploys additional jet squadron, warships, and USS carrier strike group to Israel in dramatic escalation. Huge U.S. military presence in the Middle East. Meanwhile, warmongering Senator Lindsey Graham has already put in a motion to allow U.S. boots on the ground in the Middle East, i.e. Iran. The move to take the conflict outside Israel's borders by Netanyahu and the Netanyahu-led Israeli government is proven to be quite a slippery slope that has U.S. seemingly barreling towards getting fully involved in yet another endless war in the Middle East. On Friday, the Pentagon announced its plans to send additional fighter jets and Navy warships to the region. This strategic move aims to bolster existing U.S. forces and strengthen support for Israel. It comes in response to increased tensions and threats from Iran and its allies, including Hamas and Hezbollah, as IDF forces carried out targeted strikes in Lebanon and more recently in Iran. The catalyst for the recent wave of activity was the recent assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, which prompted the supreme leader of Iran to order retaliatory strikes on Israel. His advisor to the foreign ministry, Syed Mohammed Marandi, reiterated the point in no uncertain terms, telling Israelis to leave before the barrage comes in an anonymous post on X. Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh explained that the added military assets are meant to bolster the protection of U.S. forces in the region and address the security threats posed by Iran and its affiliated groups. Sounds like World War III to me. Quote, "We've shown since October and again in April that the United States global defense is adaptable. The department can deploy on short notice to address evolving national security threats," Singh stated. Thus, the Secretary will direct several forthcoming force posture adjustments to enhance force protection for U.S. forces across this region, increase support for Israel's defense, and to help assure U.S. is ready to respond to this evolving crisis. Singh mentioned that the decision to increase military deployment followed discussions between President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and coordination between Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin III and Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The Pentagon plans to send additional Navy cruisers and destroyers capable of intercepting ballistic missiles, along with a new squadron of jet fighters. Although these actions are described as defensive, they signify a notable escalation in U.S. military involvement in an already volatile conflict in the Middle East. Singh stressed that these deployments are intended to be defensive and to deter potential aggressors. However, some critics argue that increased U.S. military presence may actually increase conflict and not solve anything to address the underlying causes of the violence. And worse, it's increasingly likely to drag the U.S. into the war sooner rather than later. God bless you and yours. They're on the way, and Lindsey Graham wants your kids on the ground over there. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.